Welcome back, ladies and gents. It's dark, it's night time here on the stream. We have myXMG and Virtus.pro playing up next here for Group D. First match of Group D here for us, and what a match it's going to be. It's going to be a really hard one for myXMG. There's no doubt about it. Virtus.pro are a very, very strong team. They've been playing hard. They're looking a lot better recently. And last major, I think, was a bit of a disappointment for them. They can. I think I'm looking to see a very strong Virtus.pro. I would be surprised if myXMG have much to show. But myXMG, MSL, HUNDEN, Friis, SMF, and AcilioN. It's going to be. It's going to be interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It is. Friis, he played a bit of global offensive, but he's known from the 1.6 days playing for Fnatic. He hasn't been able to get into the game yet, so maybe now's his chance with myXMG. But Virtus.pro, as you said, very, very strong. And I think the lighting is just setting the dramatic atmosphere, the scene.
I look much more handsome like this. I think we should keep it like this.
You think we look more handsome?
Yeah, well, I do at least.
Oh, well, what are you saying then? I'm not handsome. Fine. Be that way, DDK. But, yeah, so Virtus.pro. I mean, based on what TaZ said in the interview, they seem like they're pretty prepared, but not as prepared as they'd like to be. They've worked on their weaknesses, and for once, they're going to play without a stand-in. I mean, the last two lands they played with a stand-in on.
Yeah, they've had a lot of issues with that.
They've had a lot of issues with that, and hopefully no food poisoning or problems for byali and Snax and whatnot, so we can have the whole team there to play. And it'll be interesting to see them together again, all five of them, see how they're going to perform. First game against myXMG. Interesting to see what the map's going to be and how that's going to affect things as well. So
looking to rise back to the heights that they achieved back in homeland Poland, Katowice. Really, really big result for them. And I really feel like this tournament, this major, let's like kind of cap off the year, it could just, I mean, this is like the craziest one, isn't it? Because with all the majors of the past, we kind of could tell, you know, what's going to happen. But I really feel like there's so many teams and potential results that it's just impossible to predict. I really feel like Virtus.pro going into this event could be one of those these teams that goes really, really deep. But we'll have to see. I mean, we just have to see.
There's a lot of strong teams in this tournament.
Yeah.
There's a lot of strong teams.
And it is group stage.
And it's just the group stages. Hellraisers beating Fnatic. I don't think people expected that. Penta beating both Copenhagen Wolves and I by power. Yeah. I don't think people expected that either. The thing
as well is that a lot of teams, this is like hard to nail. When you go to a LAN event, there's a lot to be said for peaking at the right time. You can't, I mean, there are a lot of teams that are very, very good, and they peak in the group stages, and they kind of like trails off. In the past, TaZ has been like this. I think have been the best example for that. You have this concept in every game. Every game, you have these people, you're like, oh my god, this guy, he's so good. Why isn't he winning? And it's just not peaking at the right time. NIP is a team that always peaks at the right
moment, at the right time. Yeah, exactly.
And so I'm curious how we're going to see the performance come from Virtus.pro. But we're already into the pistol on Inferno between these two teams. It is best of one, remember. So it's all in this for myXMG.
Ooh, very aggressive push here at Banana by the Virtus.pro players. MSL will be waiting for them. He gets the first frag on byali. HUNDEN takes down pasha. Already a disastrous start of the round for Virtus.pro, but Neo with a frag in return. And I do believe that's probably TaZ. Tasmanian Devil. Oh, I just realized how funny that is. I was like, why is he calling himself Tasmanian Devil? Well, it's because it's a play of words. Because the beginning of Tasmanian is TaZ. You got it? You got it?
I was just going to leave you out there, dead man. It's a 3-on-2 right now, Virtus.pro. Looking at...
They've got the bomb plant, myXMG already, so that's a good start. This gets the frag on Neo. Tasmanian Devil takes him down. He'll be shot by SMF. Snax picks up the kit. And will get the defuse for Virtus.pro as they win the pistol round. Very close. myXMG at least got the bomb planted. They do have that money to play with, so they can go for a full buy in the third round. But very close. That banana push could have been disastrous had TaZ not gotten those 3Ks.
Yeah, it was a very, very, very crazy one. And I love that banana push. That's something you don't see every day. That's a very risky way to approach. But of course, like, the idea is that if they just go up second mid, or if they don't have more than like a guy or two up on slope when that happens, or challenging banana, they're going to get straight into middle and have cleared out all of that and just come up behind them and be able to sandwich them. It's really strong possibilities.
Oh yeah.
I really like that.
Oh yeah. Friis. Can he relive his 1.6 days? To Mag 7s, we have Pasha here. Roger that. And Apps able to get a frag on AcilioN, sorry. Full eco here by the Danish side, with only P250s on the rest of them, and they are going towards the B site. No flashes and smokes to play with, they have to go in dry. myXMG Going to the B side, MSL leading the way. He'll get smoked off, and in fact, he goes back. They could have forced it and just went through. He landed some shots on Neo. But instead, they just back away. Pasha catches sight of them. They're going to go for that apps push. 40 seconds left on the clock here for myXMG. And I think they might be just aiming for a cheeky on that. Byali with 2 kills for finish, makes it 3. Pasha finishes off myXMG as they get the second round. But now full buy here coming from myXMG. AKs all around, the flashes and smokes that they need. SMF buying a Zeus. Maybe it was a misclick. Yes, it was. He throws it away. But no purchase of weapons from Virtus.pro. So they've got the weapon advantage right now.
I think this is smart because even if they bought M4s, the advantage still isn't that much in CAKs. They might as well just try to get a lot of damage done and get like a good round. They're always going to have a disadvantage. They just have to make sure they play at the right ranges with this. So they have to go for a riskier playstyle than normal. But I do like, if you can stick with the weapons, it's smart to do that. You can. It's so much more cost effective. And of course, if they win this round, obviously they're going to massive.
Clearing of apartments here by myXMG, making sure that there's no pesky CTs hiding around in one of the very many corners in the apartments. And they're getting ready for an A execute. The CTs haven't pushed forward down Banana to get that information. I mean, they were peeking down. They don't see that push from the B towards the B site, so should be good enough information. Telling the rest of the CTs to get ready to brace for that A push. 45 seconds left on the clock here. And in fact, they are going towards the B site instead. Put a bit of pressure on towards the A site, made a bit of noise there. And now silently walking towards the B site, perhaps trying to catch them off guard. Neo sees them, throws on that smoke. That's 17 seconds left on the clock. 17 seconds they can't afford to give away, especially when there's only 30 seconds left on the clock, so they have to go through the smoke here. Smoke comes in from CT to CT spawn. Snax gets a double kill, and Neo's there. He's got a bit of lag. He'll make a frag with the Mag 7.
Beautiful hold there.
Very nice. Very nice. They didn't even need the other men.
And they didn't. They only lost one guy. And if we think now they can switch up for the mags for the AKs, look at the money now. Round 4. Look at the money. It's brilliant for them just because they're able to play so cost effectively. And myXMG kind of shot themselves in the foot by moving so slowly. Obviously, you never want to have that situation where you get forced to make a play just because of time. I mean, because the opponents will also realize that as well. Yeah. Especially because they saw them on Banana, they knew that it was coming.
Oh, what's going on
Just
here?
have to bear with us with the lag on the Go TV. Nothing we can do about it.
Yeah, I think it's Go TV being a bit crazy. They've already gotten 3 frags there on this anti-eco round, Virtus.pro. And as you said, there was an excellent choice to keep those Mag 7s. Neo used them really well towards the B side. Great use of Molotov as well. And they should be able to end the Snax pushing forward from Banana to finish off SMF. As Virtus.pro make it 4-0 against myXMG. Pretty standard, strong CT side here from Virtus.pro as expected against myXMG, showing no signs of weakness whatsoever.
Very confident stuff from Virtus.pro already on a sick bank. This is very scary. myXMG with a full buy though, and I would not expect to see what we saw earlier with Penta winning 14 in a row on the CT side. That's surely not going to happen.
Virtus.pro, they've got a good T side though, that's the difference.
Yeah, that is the difference.
They've got a good T side indeed. Double nade down towards mid. Doesn't do a lot of damage though.
But they just need to look for this opening map control and see what they can play with there. See AcilioN trying to clear the bedroom a little bit, try to get some spam in there as they make their way up. To try to get some apartments control. You can see the stack over the smoke there on Banana as well as they try to actually get some idea of what's going on and try to get Banana and apartments. Then they can talk about options. But until then it's quite difficult. And oh, that's a great pick there from TaZ in Graveyard.
myXMG trying to go for that picking plate. That deep smoke. Don't know who it was for. Because myXMG are already on the other side of the smoke, on the scary side of it.
Yeah, it's quite curious. And he's going to go close with the AK.
He gets flashed in. This is a perfect flash, but he doesn't peek. It's going to be a late peek by Neo. MSL is able to get the frag. 2 frags here as he gets 2 entry frags towards the B site. CT spawn smoke coming in. Now they'll be able to get the bomb plant, but there is a CT coming towards Spindle here. He'll get 1 frag, Pasha, and he'll get the second Pasha. Very nicely done here. 3 on 2 with the bomb finally planted. think that's the only thing that myXMG will come out of this round with is a bomb plant.
But Friis can still save this. That bomb is down. He's in a 1-on-3. Pasha's very low. He's managed to pick up the first kill. And there goes the flash. Still a lot for Friis to work with.
There's a really well planted bomb here. It's really good for Friis.
This is very difficult. Oh, Friis does get the headshot, but TaZ
almost
gonna have time.
Almost got the first round for myXMG. And in fact, they should have gotten that round. Pasha getting those 2 frags at the courtyard. You wouldn't expect it. You wouldn't expect it, especially if both of them pushed at the same time. He shouldn't have been able to make those frags. Either way, great play by Pasha to make it a 3K, and he pretty much won the round for Virtus.pro then on. But great entry frag power from MSL as well as he pushed into the B site. 5-0. Virtus.pro now 5 rounds ahead of myXMG, but because of that bomb plant, they do have a lot of money to play with.
There's a deep banana smoke. That's going to allow them to get very, very close and pressure banana massively. Remove that option completely for myXMG, and once again, maybe herd them towards middle. We'll have to see how committed Virtus.pro are. Neo might just get pushed and then left here, but he needs his teammate to re-smoke that before he leaves.
We'll get re-smoked. They can take it easy, the terrorists. They don't have to push banana. Let them have banana control. Put that smoke down. Just make sure they don't push through. Get the frag from behind.
Wow!
Nicely done through the smoke. Seeing where Pasha was shooting from, because Pasha was firing through the smoke as well, and he was able to pinpoint his position because of that. And he gets an entry frag for myXMG. Now they're trying to push towards mid here. Friis. See if he can get the frag. Oh, he sees his grenade!
He doesn't know if he can make the shot, though. He doesn't know if it will clip him or not.
Oh,
he goes for the call.
He makes the shot, but TaZ is going to get 2 frags.
Wow.
3 frags by the Tasmanian Devil. The old man, he's got some tricks up his sleeve there. Getting a really, really nice triple kill with the M4. Arch smoke. He's not going to go for the bomb yet, though. He's waiting for them to come from... well, he's not even going to wait for them, so... Don't know why he took a bit...
Only got 20 seconds to play with. He's got to be careful about how he approaches this, as time is not on his side. And he's going to go through the smoke. Oh, this is very smart. They think he's going to go the quad way to try and get the plant.
He has
Big
to make
risk.
he has to get the kills right now.
Oh, and you know he's got it. Too
much noise, yeah.
So 6-0. We're seeing some close stuff from myXMG. They don't look quite as helpless as Power was looking against
They've got
Penta.
They've got some stuff going on there. And it was really, again, because of another 3K from one of the Virtus.pro players. This time it was TaZ getting that 3K towards mid to shut them down. They got those 2 entry frags, and they had the ability to push in and get the bomb planted. But again, one of the Virtus.pro players really rising up to the occasion in that situation and getting those frags. Again, they're forced onto an eco. They have some smokes and flashes. I think it might be just a really fast beat push coming in from myXMG. They do have CZs, but it's an absolute inferno here in Banana, as nades and the incendiary grenade will get them 2 frags. Snax and Byali finish off HUNDEN and Friis. And that's an excellent round there by Virtus.pro. Great anti-eco. Not giving them any room to do anything. 7-0. Inferno is such a CT-sided map, isn't it?
It can be, especially when the ball's rolling like it is for Virtus.pro. Got so much money. Friis might be able to get something with the AWP. It's going to be pretty interesting to see how they try to bring him into a frag. We already saw previously that he needs support to get through onto angles. As on the team side, that's the difficulty on this map. Unless they're going to be very, very happy to peek middle, which usually Virtus.pro aren't. They don't go for that so much. They don't usually invest in the opening. That's just not something that team tends to do. Other teams do like to do it, but not Virtus.pro. So this ult is going to be largely wasted in the opening of the round.
Friis so far hasn't shown much with the op. We haven't seen much of anything from myXMG lately.
And again, they're letting Banana get taken down by Virtus.pro with the deep smoke. They haven't pushed it completely, but still they're feeling pressured. Look how clumped up they are here. They don't have a spread across the map as they would want to.
But they're just getting ready for an A execute here. And the thing is, they've finally got a smoke on arch side now, so they can push towards truck side without thinking they're going to get shot from behind. Pasha, he can peek whenever he likes to. I think maybe he's going to renew. Shouldn't try to renew that smoke. As soon as he throws it, he gives away his position, really. MSL should be able to finish him off. Tries to throw that flash. MSL was just waiting for it right there. Now they're going to push towards the outside and perhaps wrap around towards the A side, but there is a smoke coming in from Petersen. Oh, beautiful spray through Snax. He does a lot of damage, but he's unable to finish off HUNDEN. He's going to come in from library. He gets a bullet landed perhaps on Snax. TaZ takes down MSL. Byali taking down AcilioN here on pit. And all of a sudden, they've lost 3 men in quick succession after taking down Pasha. And again, myXMG, they make the entry frag, but they're just unable to capitalize on that. Friis TaZ. TaZ has been well. Wow. I was just about to say, well, might have just jinxed him, but 3 frags for TaZ once more. He's on 11 kills and 2 deaths. Great KDR for him. On the other hand, if you look at the myXMG players, AcilioN with 0 kills right now.
8-0. Definitely things getting a little bit grim. We have to see if they're able to do something in this round. You can see that with CZ on Friis, it should, in theory, I mean, I would like to see a faster round from them. They've been going for really slow PK-based rounds. They're giving up Banana. I'd like to see much stronger take towards Banana to force Virtus.pro back a little bit. At least just to have Banana, just to not give that up and just to have that option for the double back if they want to push mid later into the round, have the option to get the fake in. And this is something that needs to happen because it changes the way that the CTs can set up. And if they have Banana, they can just be so much safer in their setups and they have a higher percentage chance for shorter in the rounds.
If Virtus.pro keep playing for an aggressive Banana control, they can always catch them off guard and get an easy frag, maybe even 2 frags on the CTs at Banana. All you have to do is just be on the right side, make sure you don't get flashed when they push through, and if there's an incendiary grenade, get out of it. Don't get hit, and make sure that they throw the nades before you push. If you do that, then you should be able to get 1 or 2 easy frags. And this round, Virtus.pro haven't gone for that aggressive Banana control, and instead they stayed back. Flashes are coming in, CT spawn, smoke should be thrown. Incendiary in the site, SMF will get the frag on Neo. He has to be careful because his Incendiary might kill him. MSL will take down Snax, and now nobody's in the site. It should be under control here. Bomb should be planted. Pasha going for the retake once more. Smoke still in his way. And it's renewed as well. He has to take another position, has to come from another angle. He can't wait 17 seconds just for that smoke to disappear. Or they can push through the smoke as well. SMF, they have to set up the crossfire here and myXMG, sorry. Or else Virtus.pro can have an easy access into the site. It's very difficult to retake the B site by the CTs from those positions, especially when you don't have a CT coming up from Banana. TaZ is going to jump on top of Spindle. He's in a really good position here, but he does get caught by AcilioN. He gets his first frag of the game. Basher with 2 frags here, taking out SMF and MSL, but they don't have enough time. Basher with 3 frag. Enough time, sorry. The bomb will explode. Friis will survive and keep that M4 as well. Virtus.pro saving that up, an M4. And myXMG actually get their first round.
This is what we wanted to see from iBuyPower on their T side. Just an execute like that. It wasn't like too complicated or anything like that. It was just the right nades in the right places, and that makes the difference. We saw the chaos there. There was fire all over the back of the site, the front of the site. The CTs had to change their positions, and it's just simple stuff like that that can really yield very good results.
I mean, it's very simple fundamentals on the terrorist side of Counter-Strike. Make the trade. If you lose a terrorist, get the kill. It's fine. If you lose 2 terrorists and you get 2 kills and you take the B site, that's good. That's a job done. 3 men here on the B side. Oh, beautiful here by TaZ. 3 kills there by TaZ. Beautiful play by the Polish Virtus.pro player. Can he make it 4 with his spray down? And he's really knowing how to use that M4 A4. You don't see a lot of players using the A4 these days, but that's what it's good for, getting those multiple frags. 4K again for TaZ. He's on 15 kills and 3 deaths. Excellent game for him so far. myXMG completely stopped at Banana there.
Virtus.pro, one of the teams that you see using the M4A4 like more often than other teams. In North America, I've seen that it's very popular, or at least much more popular using M4A4. There is an argument against it. There are some players that like to think that the fact that the M4A1S is just cheaper by so much more, it's just always going to be a better choice.
Pasha very aggressive. Wow. Trying to see if he can get the peek through second mid, but the 2 fouls have already crossed. They're already in apartments.
No nade support either. That's so brave by Pasha. Byali does come in with some support, picks off HUNDEN, but it is just pistols now, and on a couple 3 players, in fact, Glocks, and just a CZ only and MSL. So
it's really dangerous as well by Pasha to push through mid on his own like that when they have pistols. I mean, what if they had CZs and they were pushing really fast? Easy AWP. And they get an easy frag. So, again, maybe not the best choice there by Pasha to push down mid with the AWP. But that aggressive style play, that play that kind of, where you're always on the balls of your feet, where they really don't expect you doing those kind of things, it works out. And Virtus.pro known for that.
Yeah, they know that
unorthodox player.
They know that they have an AWP, so they're not going to peek. They're not going to go up middle. It's just suicide.
Perhaps,
so that's what opens it up. And we'll have to see if myXMG can get some more map control this time around. Last time it did help them out quite a bit. Snax so ready to try and push his way up, but the Molotov is going to.
That's a great Molotov.
Back.
That's a really good Molotov. It really stops that Banana push and banana control from the CTs once you throw that Molotov down.
They have apartments now as well, so, or they are working on it. And once they have both apartments and banana, they can start to make some choices.
Seems like they might be getting for yet another A execute. I mean, it's not worked out for them yet. The only thing that's worked out for them has been the banana push towards B site. Outside smoke goes down, so Pasha shouldn't be able to see anything. And a flashbang over towards truck side. But Pasha, oh, it's a bad smoke. That's what happens when you throw a bad smoke. SMF will get a frag. MSL takes down Byali, but the trade's not worth it because MSL's now the only player left. He tries to get the bomb planted. He will be able to do that. Now it's a 1-on-3. Throws down a smoke towards flash arch side. Throws down a flash towards truck side. And now it's him against pretty much the world here. Gets a frag on Snax. He's sentry in the site. Won't be able to take down Neo. As he will finish off the rest of the myXMG players. With 2 players left on the team, Virtus.pro will get the defuse. 11-1. Only 3 more rounds left on this half. 3 rounds that myXMG have to win, or they've lost their first map. Pretty much.
Not just lose, but just get crushed.
Ah, yeah, absolutely.
It's almost different, completely different to just lose a map versus, because you can lose a map and feel good. And like you can lose a map and be like, well, we know that we
pat
play
yourself on the back anyway.
As Virtus.pro,
yeah.
We know if we keep playing like this, we're going to have a good group stage. But to get completely crushed, that's not going to feel good. And they're going to try to push up fast now with the pistols. Already so much damage.
Oh, really nice there by Snax. Beautiful by Snax to get 3 frags with those 20 bullets. And a beautiful nade as well earlier on. Throws down that Molotov, pushes through. Gets the kill on MSL. He wants the ace. He's hungry for it, Snaxy. And like a rabbit dog, he's going to chase it and get it. Snax with that beautiful ace at banana. And a great eco bash as well by Virtus.pro.
It's definitely looking very bleak at the moment. Friis going to pick up the AWP as well. He might actually have a better chance to pick something up here because if Pasha's going to be going for the peaks, this is going to be a good opportunity for Friis to actually find himself potentially a pick. Snax actually AWPing as well, so we'll see Snax going towards B, and Pasha's going to peek mid, so it is potentially... Oh, is he going to go straight for the peek on second mid?
He's so fast with the AWP.
The grenades, the grenades going to be stopping him. But Friis, let's see if he's able to find a kill on one of these AWPers. There's 2 of them to fight. And,
they've thrown the smoke down. It means Pasha's not going to be peeking mid, so they can easily push up mid. There's no problem. He has to be really careful. Bullets whizzing in front of his face there, Friis.
Look at the map control from the CTs right now. Just look at how sick that is.
They controlled most of the map.
They have pretty much everything. The only thing they don't have is apartments, basically.
Friis can jump over MSL, perhaps, and get a frag through the top part of the smoke, but I don't think they're going to do that. He's just going to have his eyes on mid, just in case Pasha pushes through mid or does something a bit unorthodox. And I think SMF is getting ready to throw that outside smoke. Or are they going to push towards banana? There are 2 CTs waiting for them. They have to be really careful. They get flash. Snax not really flash. Oh, Snax. Neo, sorry, wasn't really flash. Neo gets 2 frags, but there's 2 in return. It's 3-on-2, and there's another CT. MSL, don't run with your knife. Pasha's waiting for you. He'll make the frag on Pasha, and the CT smoke goes down. This is pretty good here by MSL and Friis, who are pretty much salvaging this round here. Friis will get hit from behind by Byali. The bomb will be planted. Molotov goes down, and that's a 1v2 situation for MSL, which he won't be able to overcome, as Virtus.pro will get the 13th round for their side. And myXMG with only 1 round in the first half. I don't think they have... Well, they got the bomb plant at least, so they will be able to buy AKs and armor.
I think they've had loads of plants, actually, as well.
I mean, they've had some rounds that have been relatively close, but with only 1 round, you can't dream to come back.
I mean, the only execute that's been like overwhelmingly strong has been the execute. Other than that, they haven't really shown any like super good executes towards A. And generally speaking, Virtus.pro are just individually performing amazingly, and they're taking some map control all the time. So Virtus.pro always know what's going to happen, on top of just basically hitting more shots than myXMG as well, which you would expect from the polls. They are fantastic in every facet in this game. Really. Great, very well-rounded team, I'd say.
Yeah, Vitz and Champions are here, and they're hungry for victory. They're not going to go home happy without the number 1 place in this tournament. They're definitely contenders, there's no doubt about that. And they're not going to take any myXMG. Byali able to get only 1 kill before he's shot down. This is a good 1-for-1 trade for myXMG. But an early nade by Pasha got got a frag for Virtus.pro earlier on, so they do still have a man deficit. And earlier on, when they threw the Molotov towards the car, and the flash, they should have known that right now we can push Banana. Even if there's a smoke there, we can push Banana. Because they wouldn't have had time to push through that Molotov and taken positions where they can peek them. But I think they didn't have the confidence. MSL, he got the first frag, but straight away acted too quickly and tried to throw the smoke for Arch. Maybe he should have waited just a moment longer. Snax, holding Banana on his own, forced to back away. He does have support though. Tries to slow them down with that flash. Oh, Friis completely flops that spray down. He'll finally get the frag on Neo, because he as well wasn't able to finish off AcilioN, who's right in front of him. Not a lot of HP left on the two myXMG players. Snax will make short work of them. 14-1. Absolute destruction.
It hurts to just even look at that. It's horrible. Oh my god. Well, okay, so the thing is that despite feeling destroyed, they're at least saying, well, we didn't expect to win against Virtus.pro. That's more or less the only thing that's salvageable in this sense. Like, Virtus.pro are supposed to be the guys going through this group, but also with them, you say on paper, Na'Vi. So by losing this game, they're going to have to basically, if they want to go through, they're going to have to beat Na'Vi at some point. Well, at the only point that they play them.
Yeah, that's if Virtus.pro don't lose. That's if Virtus.pro don't lose against Na'Vi.
Yeah, I don't know if that's what's going to happen.
Well, that's the point in mind that we're assuming that Na'Vi will beat Flipside.
Yeah, I'm assuming that the Virtus. I mean, that's just like how I think it should go. How I think it should go. Virtus.pro should beat Na'Vi, and Na'Vi should beat Flipside. I think that's like how it should go. But
yeah, that's true. But things have not been going as they should.
That's true. That is very true.
That's a fact. myXMG, the comeback is real. Do you think 16 rounds in a row to win this game?
I don't think so.
I don't
not
think
against Virtus.pro, I'm
afraid. It won't be Penta iBuyPower repeat. I mean, there's an obvious reason why they were able to get those rounds in a row against iBuyPower, but against Virtus.pro, they've got a very excellent T side. So
Virtus.pro are just one of the best Inferno teams as well. I mean, they have so much experience. They have so much ability to adapt to situations. They've got the individual skill, the tactics, the strategy, the mid-round calls. They've got the executes to back themselves up with. So they have everything they need. All the tools are there on the T side for them. Where that wasn't the case for iBuyPower. So really, we'll have to see if Virtus.pro are able to keep the form going throughout the group stage today, and can hopefully for them, if they are able to make it through, go to the following day with a very good feeling, because it's definitely something with Virtus.pro where they haven't been performing in these really big tournaments, I think, as they really wanted to. They need another top 4 to really feel content. And without a top 2, they're not going to be happy, that's for sure.
I mean, Virtus.pro are a top 4 team based on their recent land exploits. They've done a good job. And I think their face land was completely destroyed. But then again, they were playing with a stand-in. But either way, they do have the capability. And they're a team that performed very, very well. Activated was a huge example of that. They did come in as the strongest candidates. And now, there's very fast A push here by Terrorists. Put on a pressure on the A side. Now they're backing away. Going towards the B side, MSL has to be really careful. He's chased down by the Virtus.pro players and Friis. Woo! Did you see that shot?
He would have missed it, but then they go onto the B bomb site, and it's still looking strong for their chances to take the round. They just get the opening kills. There's one play on the first oranges there, but it will be near to take him down. So
HUNDEN did a lot of damage, and he got a frag through the smoke. Takes down pasha as well. It should be a retake by myXMG.
Oh!
He tried to go for the knife. His teammate got the kill regardless.
Yeah.
But
they got 3 kills though, and Neo got 2, so that's 600 extra bucks. Neo will be able to, well, he'll definitely be able to afford a scout if he really wants to. But I don't know why you'd ever buy a scout on the T side of Inferno, so I'm not going to even know why I should mention
not
that.
when you got the bomb planted as well.
I love scouts. Doesn't make sense at all in this map, but
I agree.
But sometimes Virtus.pro do like to force it up, and you can see that that's what they're going for. They're in fact going to go for the scout. I kind of don't believe it. I mean, I called the situation like this before, where I was like, oh, they should do a force buy, and they didn't do it. But
they got the bomb plant. Why are they going for a force buy in the second round?
It's because, like...
No, they have to play until the 4th round.
No, it's because of the situation. Like, it's 14-2. So by continually keeping pressure on every single round, they're going to, hopefully, in their eyes, grind myXMG down into the round. If myXMG get into a situation where they've got good money, then obviously... I think that's the thinking behind it. I'm actually more with you, that because it's only 2 rounds, that they should actually try to wait for the proper
But you know what I'm thinking? I think Virtus.pro just want to finish this game early so they can have a longer rest until the next match.
It's possible.
It's the only thing that makes sense.
We'll have to see if it's actually going to work out for them. They're going to go in now.
Nice flash.
Really fast execution, good grenades in from Virtus.pro.
They've got the Tasmanian Devil inside the site. He's going to get a frag on HUNDEN with relative ease. The bomb will be planted. Smokes on Spindle. All they have to do is try to hold the site. Pasha with the scouts. Not a lot of HP on MSL. Will be finished off here by Neo. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy for the Poles. They make short work of the B site. Now the remaining CTs have to go for the retake. It could be an early nap.
Oh my god, isn't he even going for knives now? The hubris.
He just wants to eat them up. I think they're going to try and save those for masses, but they're in a weird situation where they're a terrorist at CT spawn as well, so there's nowhere for them to go. Virtus.pro win the force by 15-2.
It's a really cool thing. I mean, NIP used to do something like this, where they had this this execute for that specific situation where they wanted to force earlier than you expect, because usually it's not always, but if a team decides to go defense or banana and they don't get the early information that you're packing like CZs and stuff, then it can get really scary because you can get in the positions for the fast execute. When the smokes and the nades are down on B, if you're in fast, the ranges are perfect for CZs. So it's actually can be a really smart investment. They played it perfectly.
They played it perfectly. It really worked out for them. Now they've completely destroyed the economy of myXMG. You have to play the match point with absolutely nothing.
They've been heralded, Virtus.pro, also as one of the best teams at exploiting the strength of CZ as well. But the strengths are basically everything. So I don't know.
Pasha, he's very good with CZ as well.
Yeah.
myXMG are probably really angry with this match. And, I think they deserve the better score. Pasha, get an entry frag on 100. I think they deserve a better score than 16-2, at least.
Well, it's a cruel world, and what you deserve and what you get is completely different.
Virtus.pro taking no prisoners. No mercy from the Poles.
Bomb has been planted.
Taz is probably screaming his ass off right now. That's one thing I'd love to see.
Yeah, Virtus.pro are a great team when it comes to morale.
Morale. Shit talking, is that what you're trying to say? Well, Taz is anyway.
They have great. They're a team with great spirit.
Yeah.
They're
What I love. They're one of my favorite teams. They really do like Virtus.pro. Looks like they'll be able to have an early map here as they make it 16-2. Virtus.pro making short work of myXMG, almost playing with them in that map, and that's myXMG losing their first and going to the losers bracket, if you'd like to call it that. What is it?
Well, they just don't have as many points as the rest of the teams. This is the group stages, so everyone's round robin.
It's round robin. I mean, it's supposed to be. It's kind of like a group stage, but you can't play you don't play all the teams. You just play, like, for example, if you lose, you play the lost.
Either way, we have a break to recuperate here because we have Na'Vi and Flipside coming up as the next match here for Group D. So stay tuned, guys. We'll be back very soon here for the secondary stream of DreamHack Winter 2014. Don't go anywhere.